We'll go right to questions. Let's start with Megan. Megan, go ahead.
Hey BG, hey Rye. Good to see both of you. Congratulations on 30 wins on the season. Phenomenal regular season, and I just wanted to make sure I said that to both of you. Rye, this question is for you. Since BG came to the Atlanta Dream from training camp early on, there was a different feel about this team, and I think a lot of it started with her leadership. Can you just speak to what she's meant to you throughout the season?
I knew you were gonna say something.
No, just bringing her in, ton of experience. So, obviously she does have her childish moments, but we always look for her and something to say. We want to be a championship team, and she's been on many of those. So, whenever she has something to say, we all listen.
And just a quick follow-up, if I may, BG, you had a phenomenal game off the bench today with 17 points. You were what the kids call cooking out there. So I wanted to ask you, what did you see today that you felt like, hey, I've got it today, and I want to make sure that I impose my will?
My teammates, I just gotta say, they always give me the ball in the right spots and put me in good positions, and hey yo, I just gotta credit them. Like it just you never know when your number's gonna get called, and you just want to do good while you're out there. That's all that's going through my mind.
Go ahead, Kendra.
Hi guys, Kendra Andrews, ESPN. Ryan, I was talking to Naz the other day, and she was telling me how when you guys were drafted together, you spoke a lot about wanting to win a championship and wanting to contend for a championship together. I'm just curious over your last 4 years with her and just with this organization, how have you felt this team grow the most from when you joined, when you were drafted to where you guys are now heading into the playoffs?
I mean, we knew coming in that it would be tough, but it was a new house that was being built when we came in, and we've done nothing but continue to build it up brick by brick, and just continue to have faith in this organization as much as they have in us. And we're going out doing our jobs, and we're trusting them, relying on them to make our wishes come true. Essentially, like we wanted BG to come here, and they did everything they could to make it happen. Bree, Tori, and even in the past years with JC and Leash, and just making sure that we're getting all the pieces to continue to have that faith and continue to want to be able to contend for a championship.
And then a quick second question for either one of you or both of you. I mean, Coach Smesko came to this organization with such a distinct style. What did you know about him and the way he likes to play when you guys first heard that he would be your coach? I know it was at kind of different times and stuff. And then now a full regular season under your belt. What does that style, like how unique is it to the WNBA and how does it make you guys special?
Not gonna lie, I didn't know too much about Coach. When I decided to come to Atlanta, I definitely looked him up, saw what he had did on the college level. Was very impressed. Definitely numbers guy. Definitely has his own style, beats to his own rhythm, but it's good for us. Like he points out all the things. Sometimes we want to hear it, sometimes we don't, but it's always something that we need to hear. And it's just good having him. He's always trying to get better after every game. I know he's going to go back, look at this game, and figure out where he can get better, where he can get us better. And that's all you can ask for in a coach.
Go ahead, Wilson.
BG Ryan, congrats on the win. You guys have ended the regular season 30 wins. I guess my first question for you, for the both of you, like, could you all have ever imagined it being this way? Having 30 wins and going into the playoffs where you are right now.
Yes. When you go in expecting to win a championship, you don't do it with a subpar record. So
Absolutely. And then the next question I want to ask you guys, this is for both of y'all as well. Obviously, Coach Smesko by nature is a teacher. Of course he's a coach, but he definitely teaches in a way when he coaches. What would you say you have learned the most from this season, and also maybe individually about yourselves?
Uh, he's big on the numbers and the little fine details. I mean, I've always appreciated, the small details that help you win. He's showed a few more. Needed to learn how to do fractions better and training camp, but yeah, no, he's definitely a numbers guy and just showing how much in film it really matters.
And we'll finish up with Emmanuel. Emmanuel, go ahead.
Congratulations on a great season, but I know talking to you all for this season, this was just part one. The next part is coming up starting on Sunday. Talk about the team's focus and just ready for the second season that's coming up. This question is for both of you.
I mean, you gotta have all the focus going in the playoffs. You're gonna be on the road at times. You're not gonna get calls like you did in regular season. So you got to be able to play, stay focused when things go out of whack, pulling everybody together, and just having that one-track mind. And honestly, kind of going to the next play. You can't dwell on something that has happened. You got to keep going. And it's going to take every single one of us, starters, bench, everybody, because yeah, playoffs are a different beast.
Awesome. We'll be back with Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any moment that stands out, any moment to you that stands out as, hey, I learned something about myself this season that I didn't know before.
Well, I don't know that I can think of anything that would kind of fit that category. You know, I just try to keep my head down and keep working and try to, evaluate each game and figure out how we can get better. Now you don't know who you're going to play. You just know you're going to be playing a great team, and it's the playoffs. And I think we have a team that's capable of advancing. So you really just want to make sure that you're paying attention to all the details to help the team the best you can.
And just a quick follow-up for me, BG had a fantastic game off the bench today. It's something that we've talked about all year with her and her leadership. Can you just speak to who she's been as a leader for this team and being an anchor for your roster?
Yeah, I mean, BG is so well respected, not just within our team, but through the whole W. So when she speaks, everybody listens, and she's been doing a great job for us coming off the bench and being a spark right away. And the last couple games, I think she's just been outstanding. She's kind of playing her best basketball of the year, which is perfect timing. And it was nice today that we could put her in, and if we needed a basket, we could go to her. And she was doing a great job finishing, and she's been outstanding all year long as a leader and someone that the rest of the players really look up to.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Coach, congratulations on a fantastic season. But the one thing I've noticed about you all year, you've kept the message the same. This is just part one, and part two starts on Sunday. Tell me about how long you will be I know you, Coach, you're probably already going to be watching film tonight, but how quick are you going to be ready to prepare for the game on Sunday?
Well, we'll be watching film on the flight home here. You're right about that. So we can clean up some things that we saw in the game today. But we don't really know who we're going to play. We won't know until sometime tomorrow night. So there'll be preparation for all three possibilities. And then as soon as we know for sure, our focus will kind of narrow to that one team, whoever it is.
Go ahead, Kendra. Kendra, if you're on mute, let me try this. Try that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Can you hear me now?
Yep,
Yep.
I got you.
It's good to see you, Coach. As you're talking about prepping and all the film that you have watched and are going to watch, what is an area that you really want to see your team either continue to do that you feel that you've excelled at throughout the season, and an area that you want to hone in on a little bit more and maybe see some improvement there?
Well, I thought, especially like that first quarter, we really had the ball moving. It was going side to side. The ball speed was excellent. And, we were getting the kind of shots that we want. And that's when we play our best, when we're really moving the ball, sharing it, and then executing actions. I thought defensively in the first half, we were really good. And we've been better the second half of the season, but that's the side of the ball that you know, if you lose focus just a little bit or you lose intensity just a little bit, these teams are too good. They make you pay every time. So I'm just hoping that we can have the discipline to really 4 quarters, every single possession. You know, there'll be defensive mistakes, but let's not have it be where we're just not paying attention to something or we miscommunicate something. We want to make sure that we're really locked in to make these teams earn every point.
I've heard that throughout the season, as you've gotten to know this new group of women that you're coaching, you've tried to learn some of their lingo, pick up on some of their habits. We'll say what's especially from Tahina Pow Pow, what's one piece of her lingo or anything that you've picked up on that maybe just 9 months ago you had no clue, had never heard it before?
Well, there's a lot of things they say that I have no idea what they're saying, but I don't really remember them because I don't really repeat them. So, but I can't remember what it was, but I know Pow Pow asked me one word if I knew what it meant, and I said yes, but I'm sure I was wrong because I was thinking of the actual word, and I'm sure she
Right.
had a different meaning for that word, but I can't remember what it was.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Wilson.
Coach, I have two questions for you. One, specifically that third quarter, after that third quarter going into the fourth, what was your message to your team? Because you kind of just alluded to it that, you know, there were some defensive breakdowns. Obviously, Connecticut came out with a little bit more fire and energy to get back in the game. What was your message to them?
Well, one, we, you know, had to quit fouling. That was a big one. Like they shot 17 free throws in the third quarter. That's a game's worth of free throws in 1 quarter. So we just weren't as locked in defensively as we needed to be. And then they start pressing and we needed to use a timeout just to get organized and talk about how we were going to break that. And I thought we did a better job after the timeouts of executing against that. But, you know, we just kind of wanted to get back to playing where at least we were competing and making them earn everything. They, you know, they have some really good, talented players that are capable of really going off and you know, that third quarter shows what they're capable of doing.
One quick follow-up. I know obviously you've been watching film for Connecticut. You played them 3 times in 3 days, but as a coach, have you had the chance to even glance at, like, you know, footage from potentially the Fever or footage from the Valkyries? Because those are the teams that's kind of in contention depending on which way the dream falls, whether it's the 2 seed or the 3 seed.
Yeah, we've been watching them and we've already been preparing for them. Like we definitely wouldn't want to go in tomorrow and just start the preparation. You have to get a head start on these things so that, you know, when you do find out, then you can just add a little to it. But you know, essentially, other than their last games that they're playing, we're up to date on what they've been doing and been paying attention and trying to already have a game plan in place when we find out who it is that we're actually playing.
Emmanuel, did you have one more?
Yeah, everybody only got 2 questions, so I just want to get one more, Coach. If you can, a phrase or a word, describe the 2025 regular season for the Dream.
And it's incomplete. The most important part's coming up, so we'll see. But there's still a lot of potential, and you know, the most fun time of year is coming up.
Thank you, Coach.
We will let you go. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.